Hello everyone, so I hope you can all see me. This Christmas tree over here, completely the Christmas feeling. Well, we're gonna do a light festival, but for sure we will see some Christmas trees too. So hopefully 15 minutes in advance I already see a lot of people. Welcome everyone. I'm not using my earphones because and hopefully you can all see me now. So just let me know if you can hear and if you can see me and if you can see all these lights on my Christmas hat or not. So because then I can start. So hopefully you can all see me. I had some problems with my last tour, and I had before that I was okay, you can see blinded by the lights. Isn't that a song? Isn't that a song? Blinded by the lights. Oh, I'm not gonna sing. So welcome everyone. I can also do it, by the way. Look at this. Wait, I can also do a whole party, a Christmas party. Now you will be blinded by the light for sure. So this is slower. This is just the lights. And do you like my hat? Yeah, I'm feeling like a Christmas tree a little. It will not be a lot about my hat. It will be a lot more about the city of Bruges. That's what we're gonna see, and especially the light festival. And I know the green one is very sharp, isn't it? And you can see and hear me. That's good. That's good. So everyone, welcome in the city of Bruges. It is still the pre-tour, and while we're going towards the start of the light festival, that we have over here, I thought I'm gonna show you a little of Bruges. Also because the light festival itself, it is a route through the city. It's about 2.5 kilometers in total. So it's 2.5 kilometers in total. And I thought, okay, I can best do that on the bike. So I rented the bike over here in Bruges, and I'm gonna take you from place to place on the bike. But it also makes me a little more flexible. So I thought, like, okay, I can just take the bicycle and take you already little through this beautiful medieval town. So I'm gonna change the screen. We're gonna get my bike. And I'm gonna hold you in my hand, not with the ears. I'm just gonna talk in the microphone because there will be music later in the festival. So and hello Susan, hi Nicole, hi Catherine, hi Sarah, hi a lot of other people. I think there are more. Hi Adrian, hi Anne, hi Nancy, Michelle, and I think a lot more. Hi Tish, of course, welcome. Who do we have more? I think that's the most of the names, and I think I said that already. Maybe even some of the names are the same. Several Catherine, several so a lot of the same names. But no, I'm gonna change the screen. I'm gonna change the screen, and then I'm gonna show you already where we are, because I love this city, and even more in nighttime. Hi Emily, in the meantime. Hi Miss Skin and Sea. I don't know what it is, but nice name. No, because even more in the nighttime, it feels over here, while you're hearing, by the way, a festival that's a little further away. But in nighttime, it's really medieval. So I want to show you a little in the coming 10 minutes. And after these 10 minutes, we're gonna start the tour. So just let me change the screen, and you can see already a little where I am. Welcome in the city of Bruges. Hi Lethargy, also welcome. We are in the city of Bruges, and we're gonna cycle around a little. So, and the first part, to get into the medieval feeling, don't think about that car over there, but look how it looks over here. So we are, and hi Chris in the meantime, we are over here on the terrain of the old hospital. The old hospital that's called St. Jan's Hospital. or St. John's Hospital is over here, and you can see there are a lot of my bicycle is making a lot of sound, so I'm just gonna do it a little different. But look how beautiful this is. And this was one of the biggest hospitals that you could find in this part of the world, Bruges. And I'm not talking about the end of the Middle Ages, so 14th and 15th century. Bruges was the most wealthy and the most powerful city in the northern part of Europe. What Venice was in the southern part of Europe was Bruges in the northern part. So a lot of traders, a lot of trade, a lot of rich people were living over here. And also this big hospital was over there. So just to give you, we're cycling a little, that's why the movement. So, but look how beautiful it is. And at the back part, or just above, we're seeing the tower of the church that's just next to where we are right now. That is and welcome David in the meantime. That is the church of our beloved Lady. And we're looking again at the St. John's or St. Jan's Hospital, St. Jan's Ziekenhuis, or as it's sometimes called. And also in these times, it's good to know that these parts were all part of monasteries. So we see over here a beautiful statue of two monks that used to live over here. And everything is medieval. Look around. And welcome Wendy also. And what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take you through where these people are walking through this little gateway that was the official entrance, the entrance into the hospital, protected, so even armies could not easily go inside over here. So I'm just going through the gates. Originally there were doors over here, and not only doors but also other defense works, even double rows of doors, so you could not easily get inside over here. And then here on the side we have a small little square on the side. And hi Ronnie Lynn, also welcome. And then we're looking at the side of the church over here, the Church of Our Beloved Lady, with a pretty medieval side. I'm just going into my other hand just to give you a little feeling of where we are. Look how beautiful this is, and also how nice the lights are on the side of the church. So they're making sure that over here, even in nighttime, you can just still see how beautiful this building is. And Bruges, by the way, you can see there are more people on bicycles, because Bruges is a little like Amsterdam. The main form of transportation is by bike. So we will see that most probably a little more often. And also welcome people that are just joining. I started already. It's still the pre-tour, and that is my brake. My brake is little making sound. And also I'm driving, by the way. Maybe if the view is not that stable, that is because I'm driving over cobblestones. Almost everywhere in Bruges there are only cobblestones, and that is not the most comfortable, by the way, to drive. But just to give you the idea of how this city is looking. So with Guido Gezella, he is a famous Flemish poet that we have here on the site. And just to give you an idea, there is a beautiful palace here on the side that is next to the church. And earlier today I could still get inside here, but now you have the feeling a little from how it looks. The palace and also the church are connected to each other with this nice hallway just above, but at this moment it is closed, so I cannot go there anymore, so we have to go back. Oh, I see the Christmas tree over here. It's a little tilted. So I think it's the wind maybe that made this. Okay. Yeah, and if you see my shadow, that is me. That is me too. Okay, I'm just going a little more over the cobblestones. And the cobblestones are making it a little hard for me to read what is in the chat. That is the sound that I'm making. But we're going towards the area of the light festival. But I just was thinking I want to show you some parts of Bruges before we're getting there. So for example, over here we have the water. We have the water over here, and this is, by the way, the river that is flowing to the city of Bruges. Very important for the city. It's called the Rijen or the Rijtjes, and to be honest, that is old Dutch. So it's not a canal. No, this is a river. A river in a canal form. So they canalized the river, the rijtjes that we have over here. And rijtjes, by the way, does mean the holy water. So we are just following now the holy water, and the holy water was very important for the city of Bruges because of all the trade, and this river is going to the sea about 10 miles, 15 kilometers away from here. You have the sea, so all the ships were getting over this river, and until around the start of the 16th century, because of the end of the 15th, start of the 16th century. And what happened by that time is that the river silted, so it was too hard, and they tried to dig it up, but that didn't work completely. So that's why in the end Bruges became a forgotten city for almost 400 years. It was a very poor city until the 19th century, the end of the 19th century, when an Englishman, he wrote a book about Bruges, and because of that it became famous again, but now as a tourist location. So look how beautiful. And yes, Susan is saying that Bruges is quite famous because of the lace. That is true, but to be honest, it is famous for several things. Famous for the medieval buildings, famous for the lace, famous for the beers. Don't forget the beers. The famous Belgian, the famous Bruges beers too, but also famous for the chocolate. So there are several things if you want to come to Bruges to see. And by the way, before we're going on the route of the Light Festival, I first want to show you this, because this is one of the, I think, most beautiful views that you can have in the city of Bruges, the small city of Bruges nowadays. And look how pretty it is. Yes, Nicole, this is beautiful, isn't it? With the reflection in the water, and I'm now going to show you the complete view. Over here where I'm standing, it is now so late that I'm almost the only one. But this is the famous view of Bruges, what we have over here. And welcome Bonnie, Laurie, also several other people. Look how beautiful this is. We are seeing some medieval houses. We're seeing houses from people, from traders. The Belfry Tower at the back, that is the central market. We will most probably come there later. And then here at the right side, on the other quay, there are more houses from traders. And I think that it is officially now the start of the tour. So I'm just gonna show you for a moment my face just for a little moment. So you still see I have my Christmas tree hat, Holly Jolly Christmas, etc. No, welcome everyone on this tour. I'm now officially starting. My name is Stefan. I'm a guide in the Netherlands and in Belgium. It's good to hear that the sound and the video is great, because that is the most important. I am on the bicycle today. On the bike, we will go through the city of Bruges. That's what I just was thinking. Ghent. No, we're in Bruges today. We're in Belgium. I'm gonna show you some parts of the medieval city, and at the same time, every year in December there is a very nice festival called Winter Glow, and I think this is the third time in a row now that I'm going over the festival. And every season, it is it is in another part of town. It's another part of town every time. So we're now gonna visit a part of town that to be honest, I'm a little less familiar with, but it has a lot of small alleyways, and there will be about, I think, 8 to 9 different light works that we're gonna see. And to follow, by the way, the route, we have to follow the blue lights. So later on, we're almost there, by the way, but later on we will have to follow the blue lights to get from location to location. So, and of course, if you have questions, use the chat for that. This is a tip-supported tour, so if you like it, then you can buy me a coffee, or use PayPal for that, or a third way. And let's start this tour. While we're standing over here, I'm just giving you some last views of what they call the Rosen Hood Kai. And that Rosen Hood Kai, the Dutch word, and that means the rose head K. The rose head K, if I'm literally translating it. And it is the Rosen Hood Kai that has one of the most beautiful views, I think, from this city. And even more now in nighttime, there is nobody here. If I'm coming on daytime, you see hundreds of people exactly on this location to take pictures of what I am taking right now, or because they want to take one of the boats to get a short canal cruise. And you can see over here there are several boats laying just behind me, waiting for tomorrow when tourists are coming again. So a last view from the Rosen Hood Kai, from the Belfry Tower, from the beautiful buildings, and then let's go. I'm just going the other way. Oh, just using this hand, and then we're going. Have to be careful. There's not a lot of traffic in the city of Bruges. There are some cars, but not so many. And then we're going over the cobblestones to get through the route of the Light Festival. And for that we have to go here first to the left. And what do we have over here at the left is the beautiful fish market. The old fish market is over here now, not in use anymore, but in the older times this was the fish market. And now we have to go straight. I'm seeing the first blue light over there, but before we're getting into the blue lights, I think, Susan, you were talking already about it, the City of Lace. Yes, the City of Lace. And this is one of the million shops that we have over here in Bruges, where you can find lace. And Bruges became very famous because of the cloths, but also because it was a trading town where you could get all the cloths, but also the lace. And I have some over here, some really beautiful ones. Look, even with Bruges or Brugge, that's how we call it over here, for your Christmas tree. So it is really beautiful how they're doing this. And of course in all kind of variations. And now it is a little more for Christmas time. Okay, just going. Just going. And the thing is with Bruges, it is beautiful everywhere. So we have the back part of the city hall over here. And then look at the other side here. We're seeing already part of the Light Festival. Later on we will go over we will go over this canal canal over the river to follow it, to see several of the lightworks. But look how magical this is already with all these colors over here. But that is for later. We're just gonna follow the blue lights. It's a little different from Amsterdam. In Amsterdam we are famous from the red lights. Here in Bruges it is nowadays the blue lights. So we're gonna follow the blue lights, and we're getting here under this beautiful part, this building over here that's connecting the city hall at the left of Bruges and the main court at the right side. So this, when I'm standing over here, it's giving me a little the feeling as if I am in for example in Italy or in France or something like that. But no, we are in Belgium in a very Baroque style building that we have here in the middle, just to connect two buildings. So we are going to be a little careful sometimes. And then over there we have the first part of the light festival, but I first also want to show you, but of course it is also Christmas time, so look how beautiful the belfry is in combination with this big Christmas tree, and it almost looks like there's snow over it, but this is not snow, these are just little lights. It did not snow yet in Belgium, but look, I'm just gonna show you this. If you want to have some beautiful postcards, then I think this is one of the best shots that you can have from Bruges, with the Christmas tree on the right, and in the middle part, that Gothical building over there, that is the city hall of the famous city hall of Bruges. And the city hall of Bruges is from the 15th century. It became a very famous building, copied all over the country. So a lot of other Belgium cities, and by the way also some Dutch cities, copied the same style for their own city halls. But this is the original. Look at this. And then here at the right side we also have the entrance to a quite beautiful church. And I can do another time a tour to tell you a little more about the history, but just at this moment I just want to give you a short peek of the front part of this building. So, and then let's go say hi to the lion, and then let's go to the light festival. Okay, lights. By the way, here at the right side we have the main building. You see on the right side, now on the right side, that is the Courthouse. It's a lot newer than the city hall, by the way, but I think as beautiful almost. It is a beautiful area over here. And then, of course, I am on the bicycle. It is already a little late. It is 10:30 right now. And then I'm going into the light festival. And this is the first work that we have over here. And it's a ring. And let's wait. We're gonna walk through it. It is reacting. It's reacting with music and also with lights. So if you're going through it, then it's reacting on us with some music. I don't know if you can hear it. It's called the Cuniculus. And there's light, there's music. Sorry. And in the middle part there's a statue that's always here on the square. And you can see when people are walking through it, then the lights are turning on. It's reacting on movement, and now it's turned off. But it's reacting on movement. Here, Look at this. When I'm going inside. And yes, you're right. To say hi, that's always why I start with a pre-tour. So the first 10 to 15 minutes of my tours are always a pre-tour, so everyone can say hi and goodbye to each other. And after that, now the official tour has started. So it's the idea to focus on the tour, to ask questions. Magical, isn't it? To walk through it. Peaceful music. And these little lights. Giving a very interesting perspective. As if you're going through a tunnel to another dimension. Okay, I'm just going a last time through it, and then we're going to the next work. It's good that we have this time over here. Okay, and let's go from this tunnel into another dimension. We're going to the next work, and I said it already before, we have to follow for this, we have to follow the blue lights. It was called Cuniculus, this work, but we have to follow the blue lights, and when following, sorry, that's my brake. I'm just gonna change my hand, so I have another brake that's making less sound. So we have to follow the blue lights to follow the whole route. And it is good already that it's at this moment that it's 10:30, after 10:30, so it's not so busy on the streets anymore. And also a little darker, so we have to go in this side street. We're getting a lot of little side streets with lights, and every time with blue, sometimes with a disco ball. So it feels like our own little party, but also gives a little the feeling of Bruges by night and how charming this city is. And I think we have to go to the right. I prepared the route, but I was cycling it, I was walking it the other way around. So I have to check a little now how we have to go. We'll just follow the lights, and then we should see everything for the coming, let's say, 45 minutes to an hour. But look how wonderful this is. And yes, I'm on a bicycle because the whole route is 2.5 kilometers. And 2.5 kilometers is already, now what is it, 30 minutes walking? And then of course I also want to show you all the lights, all the light art. So I thought that's taking a little too long, and that's why I decided to take a bike to get from location to location. Okay, I have to go here to the city hall, the theater, the city theater of the city of Bruges. Okay. Oh, I think it's just ended. Maybe the next series will now start. We have the beautiful city theater over here at the other side, and yeah, there we go. Wow, that was cool, isn't it? I mean, we will see more works than just the city theater. And this is still on a little busier street, so there's a lot of traffic and people walking around. But the good thing is that we were just seeing it at the moment, that there are not so many people over here anymore. While the next one is starting, we are gonna find the next one while the snow is coming back. Okay. Blue lights. Okay. Blue lights. Blue lights are everywhere. But we have to go here to the left. You can see we're taking narrow alleyways, so it's making the city even a little spooky. And then we're very nearby the next square. And as you can see, also several buildings are in blue, in green, in the same colors, projected or with lights on the side. And it's really giving a magical feeling. And this is called the Porter's Lodge. And we are over here very nearby one of the entrances, one of the ports, the old port of Bruges. And that's here at the end of the square that we see over here. The square it's named after Jan van Eyck. Jan van Eyck was a quite famous painter from the Flemish primitives. His statue is here in the middle, and at the back of him there is where we have of course first some Christmas trees, but there is the next work. So just gonna park my bike for a little while we have over here Jan van Eyck is standing. I'm just gonna walk towards it. Just giving you the feeling of how Bruges is looking. And then getting to the next one. I think this is just the end, so we're gonna wait until this one is starting again. We'll see the swans of Bruges. I think there we go again. Wow, that was quite cool, wasn't it? So if you're coming to Bruges, then you really have to look for the swans. There are at least 58 swans, normally more, but the minimum is 58. All thanks to the curse of Maximilian from Austria from hundreds of years ago, 500 years ago. That's another story. But let's take my bike again, and then we're going to the next part. And by the way, these swans over here, it's called The Story of the Swan. And what you were seeing, the display was on the water. So it is displayed on a fountain, basically. We can see the next swan is just coming up. But it's magic, isn't it? And then here from the side we don't see it anymore, or not so good. We just see the water spreading. So it is projected on the water, on the fountain. That's how they're doing this. But let's follow the blue lights. The blue lights into the city. And in the meantime also look how beautiful the city is. With these medieval bridges that you can find everywhere in Bruges. It's giving an amazing feeling to be here, almost on my own. Oh, Susan, yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. I think I have to go here to the left. Almost everywhere there are cobblestones, so if my voice is sometimes a little like that, that's because of the cobblestones. We're going through the little side streets of Bruges where you can find a lot of white plastered houses. Most of them are from the 16th century. And then over here we have a very special one. And I'm the only one over here. Before, when I came here, there were literally hundreds of people. And so I'm gonna see how this works, because this this place over here, this church over here, the Walburger Kerk, it's called Heartbeat. And what you have to do, you have to place your hand on one of these platforms. So I'm just gonna do that. And we're gonna look at my heartbeat. You can also hear my heartbeat. And my heartbeat is the one window there on top. And the thing is, the other windows are with the other screens. So I only have one hand. I cannot hold my... But what I can do is also the one over here. This is my heartbeat. So the church is literally displaying my heartbeat. And sadly enough, I'm now the only one over here. But you can imagine if there are 3 people next to each other, that you can see the whole church. Wait, let me... But it's very clever, isn't it? Yeah, they're all working. I see some other people coming here right now, so maybe I'm getting some help now. Let's see if some other people... Yeah, there are some other people now also hopefully using their hand, so we can see the heartbeat of several people at the same time. Oh yeah, look at that.
Not me. I'm not getting excited.
You see that the people here at the left, their heartbeat is going a little faster because they just came walking over here. I'm standing on it. getting very excited. That is also a possibility, of course. But look at this. My heartbeat is, by the way, the one at the right side, and the two others are from two other people. So imagine that I just did some exercise and then came here, then my heartbeat is a lot faster. Okay, the Heartbeat Church. What's this? Let's get... Dank jullie wel. So now from a little further you can see 3 other people are giving their heartbeats just next to each other. Okay, let's go again. There's a lot more to see. So we're gonna follow the blue lights. And also the church here. The church here on the side is beautifully in green lights to make it even a little more spooky. Wow. And look how beautiful it even is at night time to go through these streets of Bruges over here. We have to go, I think, to the left now. Follow the next water, another part of the river. And just to give you an idea, when we're looking back over the water, you have this view with all these houses that used to be in the hands of traders. Sometimes you can still find their name. And then we're going to the next one, projected. I'm just gonna get a little nearby here on the bridge. Wait, the one over here is called Waves. Wait, one moment. Just gonna get a little more nearby the music. Okay, this was Waves projected here at the other side. And you can see that this year the themes is really a little magical all. With a lot of blue lights. And we will see several more. So if you're enjoying this, just stay with me. We're gonna see some more. Yeah, my heart was still working. That's at least a good thing. If not, I would have seen these swans. Isn't it, Susan? Okay, we're going on the side street over here. So there's a hey doggy. Feels very special also with all these disco balls everywhere. It's quite cool effect to just have a disco ball on the street with a little light on it. Only the music is missing, but of course it's already late. So, okay. I think over here we have to go to the right. Yeah. Oh yeah, over here I think another little side street. Yeah. This is the route. Always follow the blue lights. By the way, Bruges is a very safe city, so even in nighttime, if you're going through these kind of little alleys, it's always safe. It's also only a small town. Okay, there we go. It's magic to go through this. And for people who are just walking, very welcome on the Light Festival. I will have this one a little longer on my YouTube, so if you missed it, you can always watch back and see the start to see what you missed. Oh, the road over here, the cobblestones are a little less quality. So, and also look, by the way, at the side streets, it's so beautiful. So there are a lot of these houses were part of old monasteries and also later social housing. Okay. Ugh. The road is never straight over here in this city. Now let's see. I have to go here to the left. Where we have another beautiful church here inside a smaller church where we can find the next piece of art. And for that, this one is interactive again. So we have to stop here nearby the tree for the following one that's called water drops. Okay, let's see. Water drops next to Anne's Church. Here at the right side we have Anne's Church, and let's go. Let's see what's going to happen. You can also see me over here. So at the moment that I'm standing on one, then they start to become interactive. So I have to do sort of a dance. It's a little hard, as you can maybe imagine. It is like water drops that are over here. So, or how's that game? Oh, how's that game called that you were playing as a kid? I have to use my hands and my feet, all of them. So, but this is so cool. Yeah, I should have someone else in front of me so you can see the effect a little better. You can imagine how it works. Okay, it's going on and on and on and on and on. So, over the path, and yeah, I don't know what is that. How is that game called? Where you have saying like your left hand on green and your right hand on red, and then your left foot on blue, etc. Twister, thank you. It's like a giant twister that we have over here. Thank you. Thank you, Susie. So I'm just going, I don't see, that's interesting. I was here literally 2 hours ago and there were like 50 people at the same time, and I was really thinking hopefully it's a little calmer later in the evening, and now I'm the only one. So but let's go to the next one. Bye bye giant twister, bye bye Anna's church. Okay, beautiful by night, by the way, also. That is the magic of Bruges, that you have everywhere. Churches, monasteries, medieval buildings. And there's so much to see. Okay. Blue lights. Blue lights. And even people added their own nice Christmas parts. And then over here at the left we have water again. Oh yeah, it's time for the birds. It's time for some birds that we found somewhere next to the water. While we're cycling here, you can maybe hear them already. Gonna get some more of them from nearby. Okay. It looks like a giant bird nest that is here in front of us. This one is called Whispering Birds. Even my bike is making some sounds. Okay. Okay, listen to the birds. So around us you can hear a lot of birds, and by the way also some music from the youngsters of Bruges standing over here. But I'm standing in sort of a giant nest, giant bird nest, very colorful. While the birds are just behind us in the trees, looking at us. I don't see them, I'm only hearing them. It's an interesting one. So, and what I said already at the start, every season, every year there is this light festival. Every year with new works, new light works, and also every season in another part of town. So I've seen now already 3 different parts of Bruges in 3 festivals. But let's go to the next one. By the way, if you have any questions about Bruges, about what we're seeing, just let me know. Because, of course, this is not a historical tour, but I can also tell you a lot of history about this from the city. And Susan is, Laurie is asking, is the Brussels Light Festival this time of year or later? Now the Brussels Light Festival is in February, so if possible I will go back to Belgium in February somewhere to do the Light Festival over there. Although even in Christmas time there is a light spectacle, but that's only a short spectacle, and I will do that in 2-3 days from now. So check my calendar, check on YouTube, because in the coming days I will go and see several Belgium cities. Tomorrow I will go to the city of Leuven. I think the city with the most beautiful town hall that you can find. We saw the Bruges town hall, but maybe the one of Leuven is even more beautiful. So, and Mitzi, yes, I will be back in Bruges for a historical tour, but not this time. So that will be another time. So that will be somewhere next year, maybe also in February or March before the season is starting. If possible, I will be back here, and then also with 1 or 2 historical tours. I think we have to go here to the right. So sorry for the bike brakes. I'm just changing my hand sometimes. Oh yeah, this one. Okay. We have over here a giant Christmas tree. But there is more to see. We have some cobblestones again. Ooh. By the way, this festival is called Winter Glow, and that means winter glow. Gloed is the Dutch word for glow. Okay. Wow. Okay. The next one is over here. The side. It is another. It's called Submerged, and it is another magical one with movements. Think about that we're under the sea. Okay. Exactly, it was a wheel. Wow, this was cool, wasn't it? It's gonna stay a little longer, so maybe we'll partly see it again. cool, isn't it? They're just projecting this on like a screen that's hanging above us, but it's also moving in the wind. And because of the movement in the wind, it even looks a little more as if we're underwater. Okay. Wow. Okay. We're back above the water. We survived the whale. Let's go and see a little more. Oh, wait. Oh, sorry. Okay. Let's go a little back. There are some other pieces too. We're still, I think, 2 or 3 more before this tour is at the end. So hopefully you're already enjoying what we're seeing right now. And before we came here, I was saying like I will be in Leuven tomorrow, and I will be in 3 days from now in Brussels. So both of these cities, 2 or 3 days from now. So both of these cities I will visit the Christmas markets, but also another light festival. So it will be magical in the coming days too. And also, by the way, these Christmas markets, hopefully I don't have problems with internet like I had earlier this evening. But I have some more time to prepare also. Okay, let's go. And Valerie, they're turning them off exactly at 12. So that's why I started. So we still have about 35 minutes to see the last pieces of art while we are going here through the beautiful city center. I have to be a little careful because this is a very narrow road over here. And then we're going to the next one. Over there. Be ready for some more magic. Here on the side. Oh, look at this beautiful tea house here. At the right side. The rich people, the rich ladies, they had their own tea houses. But we are going here on this bridge where I will park my bike for now. Oh, maybe on the side it's a little steep. This one moment. Okay. Some more magic. This work, by the way, is called The Grid. Beautiful, isn't it? Just staying here a little longer. Okay, wake up from the dream. And let's go to see the last work. Oh, this is magical, isn't it? It's almost, yeah, feeling like that we were in a dream all together. So I'm just gonna get my bicycle and then we're gonna look at the last one. This was what was called the grid, and then don't leave. Sorry, there's another beautiful one that we're gonna see right now. We're also the only one. We're ending with a tree here at the other side. There's several trees here together. Let me see. This one is also really beautiful, by the way. It's a moving tree going up and down. And yeah, this is almost dream therapy, that's true. That's true, and even more because we're so late now and almost the only ones looking at this. And Emily, you're not the only one that was mesmerized. I think all of us, including your guide over here. It's wonderful to see this. We were ending with the circle of life. And yeah, I think we've seen some parts of the circle of life today. I'm just gonna walk to the little square in front of us. The old square where you could buy your meat. The fish market was here at my left, and the meat market in front of us. Well, we were here before. You maybe recognize this. So I want to thank you all. I'm just gonna show you my face one moment. But I want to thank you all for joining already today in the city of Bruges. The coming days, there's a lot more. There's a lot more to come. So I hope you enjoyed it. It was an extra long tour. Even when going on the bicycle, it still took a little longer. So this Christmas tree over here is going to his hotel. I have a simple hotel here somewhere in the city center. I hope you enjoyed it. You can, of course, if you like this type of tours, also what I'm gonna do in the coming days, then you can use buy me a coffee or leave a tip, because that is the only way how I can keep on doing these tours. And this is a special one, so this one I will keep on my YouTube. So if you want to look back later, get that mesmerizing, get that dreamy feeling again, then feel free to do that. Sorry that I'm sometimes talking, so to get you out of the dream to go to the next one. So, but I really enjoyed it, and I hope to see some of you again in the coming days. In the coming days, or in Leuven. And Leuven, don't miss that. I've been there one time before doing a historical tour and a ghost tour, but now I'm back in Leuven, and it has an amazing Christmas market, a lot more beautiful than the one in Bruges, to be honest. And not only that, it also has the most beautiful city hall that you can dream of. So that is really amazing, and it's a little like Bruges, also a medieval town. So I hope to see you over there, and otherwise the day after in the city of Brussels, and also over there I'm gonna do some very special tours. So it's good to be back after about a week. So hopefully you enjoyed it. I really did. I'm now going for maybe a last beer for this for today, because Bruges is also the city of the beers, and so buy me a beer if you liked it. So thank you again for joining, and I hope to see you again on one of the other days in Belgium. Bye bye, tot ziens, doei doei.